On a late August evening in 2025, the usually quiet atmosphere of an upscale neighborhood in Yongsan, Seoul, was disrupted by alarming news. The home of one of the world's biggest K-pop stars, Jungkook of BTS, had been trespassed by an obsessive fan, known in Korean culture as a Sasaeng. According to the Seoul Metropolitan Police, the intruder was a 22-year-old woman from China who had long been identified as an extreme Jungkook fan. She allegedly disguised herself as a food delivery worker to gain access to the luxury residential complex. Fortunately, building security detected her suspicious behavior and immediately alerted the authorities. When the police arrived, the woman tried to flee but was caught near the basement entrance. In her bag, they found a long handwritten letter expressing obsessive affection for Jungkook, several gifts, and a small camera, possibly intended to secretly record the idol's private space. Jungkook was reportedly at home during the incident, having just finished a brief live stream on Weverse. Although he did not confront the intruder directly, the very fact that his safe space was targeted left him deeply unsettled. The news quickly spread through Korean and international media. Fans and netizens expressed shock that despite the tight security measures surrounding idols of Jungkook's status, Sasaeng still dared to invade their private homes. The term Sasaeng is not new in South Korea's entertainment world. Derived from the words sa private and seng life, it describes fans so obsessed that they attempt to intrude on idols' private lives. Sasaengs are not ordinary fans. They often spend enormous amounts of time, money, and energy tracking idols, waiting outside their homes, following them to airports, hotels, or even sneaking into dorms. Some rent special taxis to chase idols' vans, buy leaked personal data, or attempt physical break-ins. The K-pop industry has a long history of Sasaeng cases. TVXQ members in the 2000s suffered constant harassment, including fans sneaking into their dorm. EXO's Baekhyun once received threatening calls. SNSD Jeon was infamously grabbed and dragged by a fan on stage. Jungkook's case is only the latest chapter in this long and disturbing saga, highlighting the ongoing risks idols face despite years of warnings and campaigns urging fans to respect boundaries. Hours after the incident, Jungkook went live on Weverse to address his fans. With a serious expression, he delivered a clear and firm message. "Army, I love you all, but please don't come to my house. This is not the place to meet. Home is where I rest. I'm asking you, please respect my privacy." The statement was short but powerful. Known for his warm and gentle demeanor, Jungkook's unusually firm tone underscored the seriousness of the matter. He reminded fans that true support should come through concerts, albums, or official channels, not by crossing personal boundaries. His words immediately went viral, trending worldwide on social media. Hashtags like #RespectJungkook and #PrivacyForIdols spread rapidly as fans shared his plea and pledged to stand by his side. Twitter/X, Instagram, TikTok, and ARMY community forums were flooded with discussions. The majority of ARMY expressed sympathy and support. Messages such as "We love you, but we want you to feel safe too," or "A true ARMY would never invade an idol's home," dominated the timelines. Many condemned Sasaeng behavior, labeling it a criminal act rather than a form of love. However, a minority dismissed Jungkook's reaction, arguing that this is the price of fame. These comments were quickly countered by fans and netizens who stressed that privacy is a fundamental human right, regardless of celebrity status. HYB Corporation, BTS's agency, issued an official statement condemning the intrusion as a serious criminal offense. The agency confirmed that the perpetrator had been reported to the police and vowed to pursue legal action without leniency. They also announced plans to strengthen security around Jungkook's residence and blacklist any Sasaengs caught violating idols' privacy. This firm stance was widely praised, as entertainment companies in Korea have often been criticized for being too soft on obsessive fans. Jungkook's case could become a turning point, setting a precedent for stronger protections for idols across the industry. Though Jungkook appeared composed in public, experts suggested the incident could leave lasting psychological effects. A psychologist from Seoul National University explained, "When one's home, the place that should feel safest, is violated, it can trigger deep anxiety. An idol like Jungkook may feel he never truly has a private space. On a social level, Jungkook may also feel conflicted. Speaking firmly to fans is not easy for an idol whose career thrives on fan engagement." Yet, his directness underscored how essential privacy has become for his well-being. Jungkook's experience echoes many past Sasaeng incidents. In 2012, EXO members were relentlessly chased by Sasaeng taxis, risking dangerous accidents. TVXQ once found intruders hiding in their dorm bathroom. SNSD Taehyung faced a terrifying stage incident when a man tried to drag her away mid-performance. Even rookie idols have spoken of receiving threatening calls and having their private information leaked online. Clearly, Jungkook's case is not an isolated incident but part of a broader, systemic issue within the idol fan dynamic of K-pop. The digital era has only made things worse. A single photo revealing a street sign or building detail can expose an idol's address. GPS tracking apps can be misused. Dark web markets trade idols' phone numbers, flight details, and even family information. Protecting idols today requires more than fences or bodyguards. It demands stricter legal frameworks, advanced security technologies, and public education to redefine what it means to be a fan in a hyper-connected world. ARMY, known as one of the largest and most passionate fandoms, now faces a moment of reflection. What does it truly mean to love an idol? Is it possession, or is it respect? In response to Jungkook's plea, many ARMY have launched internal campaigns, posting guidelines on what fans should and should not do, reminding one another that the best form of love is ensuring the idol's safety and peace of mind. Jungkook's simple words, "Please don't come to my house," may well mark a turning point for ARMY, proving that the world's biggest fandom can also be the most mature in respecting their idol's boundaries. The Sasaeng intrusion at Jungkook's home is just one episode in BTS's journey, but its implications are profound. Jungkook spoke out boldly, HYB committed to legal action, and ARMY reflected on their role as fans. Together, these responses point toward a healthier future for the industry. Ultimately, Jungkook is not just a global superstar. He is also a human being who deserves a safe place to breathe. True love from fans is not measured by how close they can get to him physically, but by how much they can respect his boundaries. If ARMY truly loves him, then protecting Jungkook's privacy is the purest expression of that love. The incident at Jungkook's home has reignited an important question. How does South Korean law address Sasaeng behavior? Legally speaking, trespassing (jugachimipjir) is a criminal offense under Korean law, punishable by fines and even imprisonment. The Criminal Act of Korea states that anyone who enters another person's residence without permission can face up to 3 years in prison or a fine of up to 5 million won, approximately $3,700. Yet, despite this clear law, many Sasaeng-related cases in the past have not led to serious punishments. Often, the intruders were released after a warning or a light fine. This leniency has been heavily criticized, especially by fans who feel that idols remain unprotected. While Sasaeng culture is often associated with K-pop, the struggle between celebrity and privacy is a global issue. In the United States, the problem of stalkers has sometimes turned deadly. In 1980, Beatles member John Lennon was assassinated by a so-called fan outside his New York apartment. Decades later, pop stars like Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift have had multiple stalkers arrested after breaking into their homes or sending threatening letters. U.S. law, through restraining orders and stalking statutes, offers strong protection, but the threats remain constant. In Japan's J-pop industry, idol privacy breaches have also made headlines. In 2016, pop idol Mayu Tomita was brutally stabbed by a stalker who had been harassing her for months. The attack shocked Japan and pushed for stricter anti-stalking laws. Japanese agencies now often keep idol schedules secret until the last minute, hoping to reduce risks. Even Western actors face similar struggles. Hollywood celebrities frequently deal with paparazzi, who blur the line between reporting and intrusion. Some countries, like France, have implemented tougher paparazzi restrictions, allowing celebrities to sue for invasion of privacy when photographed in private spaces. Compared to these cases, K-pop Sasaeng culture has unique features. The organized networks of fans who share idols' private information, the economic industry around selling leaked flight data, and the cultural perception that getting close to idols is a mark of fan dedication. Jungkook's case, however, could spark international conversations. As a global superstar, his safety resonates beyond Korea. Media outlets in the US, Europe, and Asia covered the incident, drawing parallels to their own celebrity culture. For many, Jungkook's plea, "Please don't come to my house," sounded universal. It was not just an idol speaking to ARMY, but a celebrity reminding the world that fame does not erase the right to a private life.